It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back.
Entering / super sim screens. Entering
here's the
base
Viking
model screen. You
offense
have
making
5
their way
options.
out.
Commit less than 2 turnovers
And they are
is
led
selected.
out there by their mobile quarterback.
Entering player. There are 9 from play type. Quick pass, drag, slants.
Now Anderson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Entering play
That
call.
certainly could be a sign of
Slants.
things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Anderson. Flush to his right. Gets past one man, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
Entering play call.
Good
Slants.
coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back to throw. Anderson. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And the defense loses him. It's complete. A big play there for Minnesota. 43 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Anderson. And he will score. Touchdown.
Entering play summary screen.
Jordan Addison. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have struck first in this NFC.
Entering / super sim. Entering super sim screen.
Their
Entering
quarterback
base
in
model
this
screen. You have
offense
5
heading
options.
back out to the
Commit
field.
less than
He
2
had the short
turnovers is
touchdown.
selected. Entering play standard shotgun pass.
Throwing to start the drive. Anderson. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 70
Entering
yards.
drive
And the
summary screen.
Vikings have taken the lead.
Entering / super sims. Entering super sim screen. Entering
Quarterback
base
leading
model
this
screen. You have
offense
5
back out.
options.
He's
Commit
thrown a
less than
couple
2
of
turnovers
touchdowns.
is selected. Entering play calls. Quick drag, slants.
Throwing to start the drive. Anderson. And that is incomplete.
Entering
Well,
play
not that we had any
slants.
questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it
He
around.
is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, putting it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
All wide open, complete.
Entering
And
play
he'll be out
call.
just a yard or
Standard
two
pass.
shy of the 30. A gain of 39 that time. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. And this one is incomplete.
Entering play call.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over
Entering
out of
play
bounds.
call. Standard
And this
pass.
is good
There are
for a
6
first down, his
categories. You
second
have
grab of
28
this NFC
options.
Championship bout.
Selected.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings have
Entering
moved out
drive
in
summary
front.
screen.
Well, just a sensational start.
Entering / super sim. Entering super sim screen.
Now out
Entering
comes
base
their
model
leader
screen.
and the
You have
captain
6
of this
options.
offense
Gain
back onto
15
the
plus
field.
yards is selected. Entering play quick slants.
Now Anderson throwing to start the drive. He's going to look deep for more. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Down the left sideline. Elijah Moore. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack.
Entering /Super Sim screen. Entering Super Sim screen.
Is their
Entering base
quarterback
model
with this
screen. You have
offense to
5
take over
options.
once
Commit
more.
less and
He's been
turnovers is selected. Entering play call. Quick pass. Stand. Shotgun pass.
Throwing to start the drive. Anderson. And it's knocked away and
Entering
incomplete.
play call.
They decided the
Shotgun pass.
opportunity
There are
was
6
there and launched a
categories.
deep
You
ball.
have
But he
137
was unable to
options.
get away from
Double
the
shot is
defender. Couldn't
selected.
create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
This is caught by Addison. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they
end
end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifted.
Entering /Super Sim screen. Super Sim. You have 2 options. Entering Super Sim screen.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been utterly remarkable in this first half. 5 touchdown passes already. This could be a record-breaking performance.
Entering play call. Quick slants.
Throwing to start the drive. Anderson. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Completes this to Addison out left. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of...
Entering /Super Sim screen. Super Sim. You have 2. Entering Super Sim screen.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Entering play call. Standard pass. There are 6 categories. You have 28 options. Followed is selected.
Anderson throwing to start the drive. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Anderson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And that's another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. A good pickup there at 22. Back to throw again. They're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings continue to show why it pays to...
Entering /Super Sim. Entering Super Sim screen.
The Vikings offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been...
Entering play call. Player. T. Power drag wheel. Bingo cross.
Moore, the man in motion. They go play action here on first down. Steps away. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him. That last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35.
Shotgun pass. There are 6 categories. You have 137 options. Double shot is selected.
And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There's Hockenson in the end zone. Touchdown Vikings. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his set.
Entering /Super Sims. Entering Super Sim screen. Entering base model screen. You have 6 options. Drain the clock. 10 plus rush yards is selected. Entering play call. Shotgun pass. There are 6 categories. You have 137 options. Double shot is selected.
Throwing to start the drive. Anderson. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Entering /Super Sim screen. Super Sim. You have entering Super Sim screen. Entering base model screen. You have 6 options. Ball control. Get 2 first downs is selected. Entering play call. Shotgun pass. There are 6 categories. You have 137 options. Double shot is selected.
To throw is Anderson. Throwing to start the drive. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Play call.
Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a first down.
137 options. Double shot is selected.
Back to throw. Anderson on the move to his left. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Double shot is selected.
Looking to throw. Anderson escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Vikings are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it.
Entering /Super Sim screen. Super Sim. Entering Super Sim screen.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on.
Entering play call. Shotgun pass. There are 6 categories. You have 137 options. Double shot is selected.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Entering
Good
play call,
coverage
shotgun
downfield led to
pass,
him
there are
taking
6
off, picking up the
categories. You
first
have
down on a
137
13-yard
options.
run.
Double shot is selected.
Back to throw. Anderson. They'll roll him out right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's
Entering
brought
play
down.
call, shotgun pass, there are
Back-to-back
6
good plays have
categories.
him on
You
the
have
move on first
137
down.
options. Double shot is selected.
Looking to throw. Anderson being chased out left. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long. And they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets.
Entering drive summary screen. Entering /Super Sim screens. Entering Super Sim screen.
And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
Entering post-game screen. You have 5 options. Finish game is selected. You have 5 options. Quests is selected. $1,250. Entering weekly. Entering Superstar League Hub screen home.